Greetings to all. My name is Manoj Kumar. I am to present about the audit follow-up and closure, corrective, preventive action definitions. For car corrective action request, a CAT, corrective action team, SCAR, an acronym meaning supplier corrective action request. Containment action measures taken to screen and eliminate defective products. Preventive action measure taken to prevent the occurrence of a quality deficiency. Corrective action taken to reduce or eliminate the cause of an existing non-conformity or undesirable situation. CA status log, a form or logbook used to track the full status of either internally or externally requested actions. Next, corrective action process. Process and audit is upper company management is responsible for in developing and implementing a corrective action plan. The implementation of corrective action should begin with the detection of any quality related problem with the purpose of eliminating or minimizing the problem. This includes internal and external audits results. Other corrective action sources includes internal inspection results, customer returns or complaints, employee interview, and comments. Types of corrective actions. Many companies and organizations now require at least two improvement activities responses for each finding, temporarily or permanent, which are like short term and long term. Temporary actions activity which remains in place until the permanent action is fully implemented is usually costly to the auditee. This may include 100% of the inspection of outgoing product, repair at the customer site, or additional processing. Temporary activity will help keep the auditee's management focused on problem in order to split the permanent corrective actions. Both temporary and permanent plans should reference the target completion and or implementing the dates. There can be as many as three corrective action steps like immediate action, uh, either the action taken to stop the problem immediately, temporary action taken to stop the problem in the near term, permanent action taken to stop the problem forever. Next, types of corrective actions. There are three corrective actions: immediate actions, temporary action, permanent action. The short-term corrective action planning, short-term containment activities are concerned with the detection, segregation, and disposition. Uh, Clearly define the problem, present the problems to team members, develop an immediate action plan, determine the following: how to contain, how to repair, how to inspect, what tools or gadgets are needed, who will perform inspection, sorting, and or repairing. Put the short-term plan into effect as quickly as possible, documented the containment activity and results, which are like quantitative and quality. Notify the appropriate personnel. In long-term actions may include the use of system to collect and prioritize and analyze the data information, organize the appropriate team members, investigate and verify the problem, including historical data, clearly define the problem statement, inform the team of any short term activities, present all known evidence, explain the team objectives, brainstorm the potential root cause, reach the consequence or potential causes, declare, investigate and analytical problem solving activities, perform investigation, perform analysis and present the results of management, perform any further investigation if needed, clearly define the suspect root cause, determine actions to correct the root cause of the problem, implement actions to correct root causes, verify the effect of corrective actions through data analysis, report causes for corrective actions of the management. Next, standardizing corrective action. Standardizing is an act of identifying other system process or system or processes with similar non-conformance or a potential similar. Uh, once it has been proven effective, the authority has the responsibility to prevent similar problems from occurring by the means of such preventive action. Case one, which are like divided into three cases. Case one, to standardize the corrective action. Other similar processes, machines, machinery with removable die plates should also be doweled to prevent drift. Case 2, to standardize this corrective action, the system which are revision to control department should be reviewed. The system of release work instruction may need similar controls. Uh, Case 2, to standardize the corrective action, system which are revision control dependent should be reviewed. The system for release of work instruction may need similar controls. Case 3, a weakness can be identified and corrected before it becomes either a problem or request for formal corrective action. Less time spent fighting in problems and more time spent on efficient productivity. Next, review of corrective action plan. Until the true nature and scope of the problem is identified completely, it is not possible to develop a permanent corrective action. Where there is evident, the auditor needs to educate the auditee on root cause analysis. If the auditee is working on symptoms, direct to move upstream in the process in order to locate the root cause. Most of the people focus on downstream symptoms of an upstream problem. To locate the system true problem, a variety of problem solving tools are available. Corrective action negotiation. In some cases, the contractual or procedural complaints or severity of the findings restricts the potential for negotiating the timing of an effective plan. The best long way term strategy is to think win-win situation. Win-win agreements are developed along the following lines. Start by confirming each other's goal, verify the area of agreement, consider alternative solution in areas of disagreement, resolve any differences. Effectiveness of corrective actions. Permanent corrective action requires the auditor's team management and the auditor determine if the root cause analysis has identified the full extent of the problem, if the corrective action is satisfactory to eliminate or prevent recurrence, if the corrective action is realistic and maintainable. Next, mistake proofing methods such as Pokayoka, which means mistake, which was the Japanese concept. Next, Mr. Shogin recognized that human errors does not have to create resulting defects. The success of Pokayoka is provided some intervention device or procedure to catch the mistake before it is translated into non-conforming products. Next, follow up and ineffective corrective action. When the results of corrective action of an auditor's part appear to be ineffective, the auditor can take the following action. Try to understand the action of an auditor's perspective. Recognize that the results may be acceptable even if the methods used was seemingly deficient. Negotiate a renewed effort of the auditor's part to resolve the root cause problem, re-audit the audit's power, and specifically investigate the car results. To reassure the CAR either before or after the re-audit, escalate the situation client, audit authority, or upper management. Next, audit closure. After corrective action has been implemented has been verified by one of the previously mentioned methods, the corrective action requested may be considered for closure. The closure process are defined in the CAR procedure, which Since the purpose of auditing and issuing corrective action request is to improve the system, it is hoped that the corrective action changes the root cause and enhances the systems. It is responsibility of a lead auditor to monitor SIP, the CAR responses, and make sure it is received within the required period. If the response is not received in a timely manner, the auditor should contact the auditee and remind them that the response is due. The audit is responsible is a corrective action. A request may not include documentation deficient. In the deficiency has already been corrected or a planned close of a corrective action as requested. Depending upon the type of audit, the client may assume that the responsibility of monitoring the extent dates and corrective actions are taken. Thank you.